Hello again everybody and welcome back to Fujit's Blitz, and yes, after the colossal screw up with no commentary, this is the Aces Gallery Part 2. Now before we get into it, please guys, there's a video uploaded onto my site which is basically a link to the Alba YT channel, details of a charity event for a young chap called Oscar. Do all you can guys. Anyway, into this. This is another bad creation from the Clan PF rolling out in the T49, the American Tier 8 light tank on the EU server. This is the tank that really needs no introductions. It's the derp monster that everybody loves to hate. If you're facing it, sometimes you hate it. It all depends. And why do you hate it? Well, you hate it because you can do things like that. You can roll 725 alpha into another T49. I mean, this tank, I've done a video on this tank. If you click in the right-hand top corner, you'll go to that review. This is a fantastic tank. I mean, this thing is madder than a bag of badgers. It is truly a fun tank. I mean, if you just want to go out and have a bit of fun, go out in this thing, because you can really annoy the socks off the opposition. And you know, another bad creation is already dealt over 1,000 damage. Okay, these aren't massively high rolls for this tank, but it doesn't really matter because the idea of the tank is to have a shed load of fun, and boy, he's going to have a shed load of fun. I know he is. I mean, look at this. Boom, hello. Okay, it's got a massively long reload, but you don't care because you can wipe tanks out in a shot sometimes. And if you don't wipe them out in a shot, at least you can give them a bad day. This is why I love this tank. And honestly, I absolutely challenge anybody to say they do not have any fun driving around in this thing, because it is absolutely crazy. It is a brilliant light. I mean, look at that. It's just amazing. One shot, poor SPIC. I mean, he comes hurtling around the corner thinking he's all, you know, I've got a full hit point pool, I'm going to have fun. Boom! He's gone, he's out of there. Bye-bye, SU. This is fantastic. 2,400 damage. He's already taken 3 kills. And he's already given the opposition a massive nightmare. And the way he plays the tank here is just fantastic. I mean, he puts it in great positions. He plows another one into the front, and then he gets the hell out of there. I love this tank. And seriously, I mean, most people love this tank. Okay, sometimes you roll out in it and you are absolutely pants. But other times, you just roll around the battlefield giggling like a schoolgirl. It is brilliant. And I say, I mean, I challenge anybody not to enjoy it. And I bet you another bad creation is absolutely loving this game so far. Alright, so he's got hardly any hit points left. But watch this. I mean, you know, he's toying with the guy. Come on, you know, you want to come round. You know I've got pants gun depression. But hey, I'm just going to plow another one into you and get my 4th kill. It's just great. I mean, he's done everything. He's capped a base. He's plowed into everybody. He's taken 4 kills. He's even bounced 400, you know. I mean, that takes some doing, bouncing this thing. Oh, come on. Stick your nose around the corner. You know you want to. You know you want to feel some heat. And, yeah, you do. Goodbye, 1776. I bet you didn't expect that. That's kill number 5. I mean, what a fantastic roll this is. And, you know, I've watched this replay over and over again, and I just can't stop giggling. The game is over. That is a absolutely well-deserved mastery. 3,400 damage. Wow. Big thanks to another bad creation of the Clan PF for kindly sharing his replay. Next up, we got Pururut of 1RTR, good friend of mine, rolling out in the Conqueror, the British Tier 9 Heavy, again on the EU server. You know, a lot of people don't like this tank. This is absolutely a great tank if you know how to play it. It's one of those typical British higher tier tanks. Its turret is fantastic. Its gun is fantastic. Okay, it rolls low alpha, but that doesn't matter because if you know how to put this in the positions it needs to be, haul down, doing those standard British tactics, boy, you are an effective tank. And you are a formidable opponent. I mean, look at this. He's already knocked out 1,000. He's already taken a kill, and he's been instrumental in, you know, taking out the other kill. He didn't get the other kill, but he was instrumental in it. And watch this. You know, there, hello, bye-bye. You know, I'm just going to keep ploughing these HE rounds into you. Hopefully, you're going to be going back to the garage before you know it. Oh, what a shame. He just missed out. Just that reload. Now, the reload on this thing isn't bad for a heavy. It's British. I mean, the reloads are fantastic. Okay, you're not dishing massive damage. But that's not the point here. I mean, because the reload is so quick, and because the gun is so accurate, and the penetration values are really nice as well, you really can be a nuisance on the battlefield. And you will bounce, as you see there. I mean, the armor's pretty good on this thing. Even better when you haul down. There's kill number 2. He's already exceeded 3,000. I mean, that's just absolutely spectacular. The game is only 2 minutes old. Oh, there you go again. Now he's almost pushing 4,000. He's now got 3 kills. I mean, this is just how you play this type of tank. Oh, there's the Tier X Chieftain Mark 6. Gives some pain to him. The Chieftain's not even looking at the Conqueror. He wants to get rid of the T-54. Poor you. 4,300 damage. 4 kills. And he's not finished yet. Pururut is not finished. There's the mouse. Oh, always difficult to pen a mouse. But look at this. Look at this. I mean, again, the mouse is not focused on the Conqueror. And now you would think that he would be looking at the Conqueror thinking, oh, this guy has knocked out over 4,000 damage. He's knocked, you know, well, he won't know that, but he knows he's got 4 kills. You would have thought that he would have, going through his mind is that, well, this is a formidable tank and a formidable opponent. But no, he wants to focus other people. Big mistake, methinks. He's now up to 5,400 damage. And he's still going. Oh, another mouse coming in. Come on, Pururut, get the 5th kill. Oh, no. Kill steal. 5,456 damage. That is just, sorry, 5,495 damage. A well-deserved mastery. And I'd like to thank Pururut of 1RTR for kindly sharing that replay with us. Next up, we got another good friend of mine, Neep Nepga, rolling out in the T-22 medium, the Russian Tier X medium, which is a collector. And if you were lucky enough or daft enough or rich enough to do the New Year's event, then obviously you would have got this tank. Lucky because you could have got it in the lucky spin. Daft because you would have dropped a load of money. Rich because you would have dropped a load of money. Either way, it's actually a really good tank. Not many people have this tank. That's not taking anything away from Nepga's mastery here, but this is a tank that not many people do have, and no doubt it will see the light of the Blitz store again, and it will probably be a lot cheaper. But it's a great tank. It's a sort of mix between a 140 and a 62A. It's got, okay, it's not exactly the most powerful, i.e. quickest thing out there, but it's got a great gun, it's got really trolly armor, and if you put it in a position like this, hardly anybody can pen you. You will bounce everything. I mean, it has got a fantastically strong turret. That coupled with the great gun, I mean, look at this, it's got this less than 6 seconds reload, and the alpha damage it dishes out. Okay, it's not massive, but then again, nor is the Object 140 or the T-62A. I mean, this thing is a really good tank, and okay, it cost a lot. Okay, you know, that takes the shine off it a little bit, but if it comes around again, guys, you need to get your paws on it. Hopefully it won't be as expensive as it was in the New Year's Tree event, and you know, if it comes out for a reasonable sum, seriously, get your paws on this thing, because you'll have a barrel of fun in it. You really will. And if you like your sort of Russian mediums, Object 140s, T-62As, then this is the tank for you. It brings that sort of strange, quirky, pikey nose armor to the medium line, and you know, I think it's a fantastic tank. Like I said, the only thing that puts it down is the cost that you had to sort of lash out to get this thing. And that's the only downside to what is a really good tank. Anyway, let's get back to Nepgar. He's done absolutely spectacular. He's bounced a shed load and he's dished out just shy of 4,000 damage. Held that middle area really well, and it's a well-deserved mastery. I mean, what more could you want? 3,573 damage, 2 kills, well-deserved indeed. And I'd like to thank Nepgar for kindly sharing that replay with us. Next up is Maho Umar. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. I actually call him Watu from Star Wars. Anyway, he's rolling out in the T-22 medium again. Russian, I'm not going to tell you about the Russian tier X, blah, blah. And he's from one of the FTC clans. Yay! FTC 7. Good friend of mine, Maho Umakawata. Oh, God, some names just kill me. I play tournaments with Maha, and I keep saying to him, I am not going to keep calling you that. I'm just going to call you Watto. Anyway, back to the tank. As I was saying in the last game of Nepgar, it's a really good tank. Okay, yes, the shine is taken off with the cost. But, you know, if you read on the EU forum, there's a really good friend of mine, Stubbo, who's the clan lead of 49 Div. He writes like this Blitz economics sort of thing. And it tells you, and it shows you actually, that, you know, some of these premium tanks that first came out when they were quite expensive, they do have a second and a third and sometimes a fourth roll into the store, and they're generally a lot cheaper. So if you haven't got this tank and you're like, I'm not going to spend that much money on it, then fair enough. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, it was impossibly expensive to get this thing, realistically, unless you were lucky to get it in the lucky spin. But it will come again. If you know, if you read what Stubbo says in his blog about the Blitz economies, it will come again, and it will be a lot cheaper, and it will be affordable. And if it comes again and it is affordable, guys, get your paws on it, because you can do some great stuff in it. Now already, Watu is bounced over 1,000 damage here. I mean, the turret is rock solid. As I said in the last game, it's a mix between, you know, an Object 140 and a T-62. I mean, look at that, 1 kill, 1,700 damage. He's bounced shy of 2,000. I mean, that is massive, massive, massive bounces. Now he's done 2,000 damage. He's still holding this line. And they just can't pen him. Over 2,000 bounce now. I mean, this is why this tank is truly, truly fantastic. I love it, personally. I think it's a great tank. In fact, one of my other good friends from GPA, Meads' clan, M. Taylor, he's got almost 100 masteries in this thing. He loves this thing. He rolls out in it quite often. And, you know, when you've got a tank this good, to be honest with you, it's good fun. Okay, yeah, not many people have got it because of the cost, but that will change. I'm sure it will. 3,200 bounce, 2,600 damage dished out. I mean, this is great. I mean, this is like giving 2 of these tanks on the battlefield. Now he's almost getting up to 4,000 bounces. I mean, no, he must be just annoying the heck out of the opposition here, because nobody can pen him. They just cannot get penned. Oh, it's brilliant. And, you know, when you can play it like this, when you understand its armor, boy, it's a really, really good tank to roll out in. And over there, he's got hardly any hit points left. Now they're down to 3 against 2. He's still annoying the red team. They can't pen him. They're not pushing him. I don't know why they're not pushing him, actually. Maybe because his toon mate and the 121B there is obviously covering his backside, and they're worried about that. Now it's 2 against 2. It's just the 2-2. Oh, and he finally gets wasted. That's a damn shame. I mean, he held that line all the way through. He bounced 3,616 shots. I mean, that is a huge amount of bounces. I'm just going to fast forward it there. So, massive bounces, over 2,900 dished out. I mean, what a fantastic game by my good friend Watu. I'm not saying that name. I'm really not. Clearly, his teammate carried him in the end. Nah, it's a fantastic win. Guys, I'd like to thank Maha Umokawata and all the rest of those, like Pururut, Nepnapiga, and another bad creation for kindly supplying their replays. It was a pleasure to watch you play. Guys, if you've got replays, please send them to fujitsblitz@gmail.com. Please press the like button. Please comment. I mean, I'd love to comment. And obviously, I'm not going to be doing these replays without commentary ever again, because that was just a bad idea. Anyway, as I said, if you've got the replay, send them to me at fujitsblitz@gmail.com. If you haven't done so yet, please press subscribe, because that's a really nice thing to do. And don't forget, please, 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 get your backsides over to the Alba YT channel. Learn about the charity event being run by Ian DS10 in aid of Little Oscar. And until then, guys, stay safe out there, have fun on the battlefield, and happy tanking. Because, you know, that's what it's all about, having fun and being happy.